So this is just a short song that I wrote. It's sort of a good opener, I think, and it's called Call Everyone Baby. Do I make you think good things? Oh, no, you're a bad guy, but I'll try to persuade you to think otherwise. Drowning, I want you to save me, I want you to figure out how. They say I don't deserve you, cause I must be broken, yeah, I must be bandaged, I must not be what you need. They say I must be crazy, cause everyone, baby, I can't be smart as I claim to be. Well, I say then test me. What I need. I just wanna laugh, dear. We don't do a lot of that here. And I wanna be your rolled up hands, clutching my stomach, cause you are so damn funny, I swear. They say I don't deserve you, cause I must be broken, yeah, bandage, I must not be what you need. They said I must be crazy, cause everyone, baby, I can't be smart as I claim to be. Well, I say then test me. I wrote the song a bit weird. I wrote it more like a poem than a song, but so that means some people hate it because they think it's confusing to follow, and some people like it, but anyways, here it is. When the light hits your eyes, you look like the devil. And I don't want to be yours anymore, but I don't wanna be mine either. Can we go back to living with the lights off, living in the dark? I don't wanna feel your eyes watching me. I don't wanna see my body wrapped around yours like a blanket, like a second skin. I'm ashamed of it. I'm ashamed of the way our freckles face like hands clasping. Oh, I am ashamed. I am ashamed of the lights of the moon, the way the light hits the spoon in your hand in the kitchen. You stand in your underwear, mumbling, where are the matches? Where are the matches, babe? I can't find them. We need fire, we need heat, we need fear to make the angels sing. Sing for me now, my darling. You make blood out of pretty girls, you make time out of women, you believe that that means you love me. La da 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 da. It's a song that I wrote a really long time ago, probably the oldest song that I'll play tonight, and it's called Pretty Things. I'll sing of pretty things like silver screens and butterflies' wings, how actresses are tiny. I'll sing of lovely things like I love yous and you love me's. I'll sing about our hearts. I'll sing of pretty things like two big eyes and two big thighs. I'll sing about our lives. I'll sing of mischances. I'll sing of last chances. I'll sing of goodbyes. And I don't know where you went, and I don't know why you left. You said goodbye, love, goodbye, love, goodbye, love, goodbye. And to this day, I don't know why I cried. I don't know why I cried to this day. Was it because you were leaving, or 'cause I couldn't make you stay? I'll sing of gross things like bugs and worms and things beneath the dirt and sand underneath your fingernails. I'll sing of nice things like clean sheets and clean clothes and cold pillows on cheeks when sleeping. I'll sing of strange boys with purple hair and black clothes and piercings in their lower lips. I'll sing of silly girls who say such silly things but sway the world with their hips. I'll sing of mischances. I'll sing of last dances. I'll sing of goodbyes. And I don't know why you left, and I don't know where you went. You said goodbye, love, goodbye, love, goodbye, love, goodbye. And to this day, I don't know why I cried. I don't know why I cried to this day. Was it because you were leaving, or 'cause I couldn't make you stay? Was it because you were leaving, or 'cause I didn't want to stay? Was it because he got mad 'cause I will only say I love you in private, and I will isolate myself 'cause I'm as lonely as an island in the middle of the ocean. Sharks swimming around the bottom, and I will not jump in, nor will I swim to safety. There are lifeguards who can and may rescue me, wrap me with a blanket, perform some medical treatment. He said my body won't leave the island. He said my body is an island. But these aren't pretty things of which I sing. I sing, but these aren't pretty things of which I sing. This is a song I wrote called The Fairy Tale Song. We are the young and the foolish. We are the young and the strange. I told you I thought that I was in love with a fairy tale prince's name. And I think you'd like to be charming I'd like to be nice. And I think if you were a little bit taller and I was more princess-like, we could be fixing hearts, making love out of dark places. And I think that I could be wonderful in the way wonderful things ought to be. I'd be polite, you'd be mysterious, I'd be contrite, you'd be clock-striking midnight, and soon we won't be nearly so perfect or cool. We thought that we were the only ones breathing when all of the lights went out. We thought that maybe this would be our turn, our time to shout, 'cause we've been pretty quiet and pretty shy. I'm a pretty girl, you're a pretty guy, and I think that we could learn how to be heard. We could be fixing hearts, making love out of dark places, and I think that we could be wonderful in the way wonderful things ought to be. I'd be polite, you'd be mysterious, I'd be contrite, you'd be clock-striking midnight, and soon we won't be nearly so perfect or cool. But maybe in the next 4 years I will have figured out how to be good at this, how to be more friends. And maybe in the next few hours I will just dream of you and all I could do with you that I can't do alone. We are the young and the foolish, we are the young and the strange. This song is called Anchor. I wanna be bed sheets, baby, I wanna be sound. I wanna be picked up easy and kissed on the mouth. He says he's rugged and ready, he says I am built like an anchor. He thinks he's a poet, but all that he told me was he thinks I'm heavy, I sink at sea. Breathe slowly, breathe now, touch lightly, touchdown. Are you here now? He heaves, but I bet he's pleased. I say I wanna feel ready, I say I wanna feel cool. He tells me they're mutually exclusive. I think that he is a self-righteous fool. He's a fool for this, he says. I know he is. I'm not obsessed, I'm not for him. I don't need to be if he wants me. I am mine. Breathe slowly, breathe now, touch lightly, touchdown. Are you here now? He heaves, but I bet he's pleased. Your body is built like an anchor, let me be your sailor. He writes such pretty words, poems like your bruises, they make better blankets. Love for me, love me. Love me quickly, then quiet. Love me quickly, then quiet. Love me. Breathe slowly, breathe now, touch lightly, touchdown. Are you here now? He heaves, but I bet he's pleased. I have a song called Down by the Lake. you ask me, you know there's really no way I will stay if you want me to stay. Don't you know, my darling, I love you? Don't you know, my darling, I care? Don't you know, my darling, I'm nothing but honest, and honestly I'll never be there. I have a tendency to flee, I have a tickle to run, and I love to make this highway our home. But my backpack's only got room for one. If I stay 'cause you asked me to stay, does that make me a pawn in your game? Does that mean I lose agency and all intent? Would you marry me, then love me till death? Well, I'm just not the right material. See, I'll just never come home. I'll find a penny down by the lake, and I'll spend years looking for more, 'cause I like trying to find treasures that others can't find, and I like losing my mind, pretending they're all mine to find. If I go 'cause you asked me to go, does that mean I don't fight for our love? Does that make me complacent and tired and dated, like you're searching for somebody new? If that's the case, well, good for you. I tried my best to be yours, but also mine, and I found my deepest darling. It doesn't work most of the time. So I'll go if you ask me to stay. I might stay if you ask me to go. But if you ask me, you know there's really no way I will stay if you ask me to stay. This song is called Glue. I don't know if this is how most people fall in love, but when you looked at me, oh, you made me feel like glue. Like all my bones were breaking, you were mashing them up together, and like I was picking up all your pieces and fitting them back together. I don't know if I am good for much more than making broken boys feel a little less sore. But babe, I am good for something. So won't you let these sticky fingertips mend all your broken parts? Well, all my broken parts are bruising, and all my broken parts are losing hope. But you can't fix me if I'm bleeding, if I'm broken underneath. I've always wanted to be somebody good, and you wanted me to become somebody's goods, somebody's baby, oh somebody's lady, oh somebody should snatch her up quickly and hide her away, 'cause she'd run if she could. But all your broken parts are bruising, and all your broken parts are losing hope. And I can't fix you if you're broken, if you're bleeding underneath. fall in love. Oh, you looked at me, oh, you made me feel like glue. I have one more song. It's popularly known as the Boy at the Back of the Class song, and its actual title is The Convoluted Symbolism of Stereotypical High School Rebellion. And yeah, so I will play that now. Just admit that we'll never be anything more than the back of the class. And if we ever try to skip a couple rows, well, they'll kick our asses. And I love you like I love everyone else I don't know. If you need me, I will help you, but just know I move pretty slow. Ourselves up in the back of the school. See, we'll get ourselves bruises and black eyes. Boy, you walk like you're cool, and you talk like you know stuff, and you kiss, well, I don't know. And I love you, oh, I love you, oh, I love you so. To look pretty in a lab coat and recite sort of cliche lines, but I don't think that's an ambition that my teachers would approve. See, they tell me I could be brilliant if only I'd move a little faster. And I love you, like I hate, sort of angry, sort of often, sort of, what was I trying to say? I'm 17, and I'm going insane, slowly, 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 slowly. I've graduated from this high school affair of crushing your being crushed and being embarrassed of short hair. But I've got a dear obsession with the boy in the back of the class, and I think that he might like me too, but I'll never bother to ask. I'll just love you, I love you, I love you till the end. I love